everybody. I see there's some people in here already. I'm currently in Nashville still. I was actually supposed to leave a week ago, last weekend, but there was the winter storm, so I didn't get to. So I'm stuck here, and then I may be here a little bit longer than I originally anticipated from the vlog you guys saw yesterday. So I don't know how long I'm gonna be here in Nashville as of right now. Let me get my comments on here, because hey Kristen. Hey Bill, thank you. So it's been snowing like crazy. We got another few inches last night, so it's pretty deep, and my mom and I were able to go to Walmart yesterday, and I posted a video of the parking lot when we left Walmart and it started snowing on my Patreon, and I'd never seen snow like that. It was so thick, and the snowflakes were the biggest snowflakes I'd ever seen. It was pretty crazy. And it's not that I don't mind the snow at all. I really, honest and truly, like, do not mind it. I actually love it. But I'm stuck here. My little brother he's parked right behind me, and he tried to pull out of the driveway, and he literally couldn't go more than like 4 inches forward and backward, and he could not get out. Adventures of Trucker Range said, when are you going to come visit Washington? Honestly, I don't know, but at some point. Ryan said, it's nice to see you looking happier. Is it the snow, having a better day? Just nice to see. Yeah, all of the above. Definitely having some better days, and I am enjoying the snow. Like, the first few days were like more like a hard snow, like you could walk on top of it and you wouldn't sink. And then last night it snowed a few more inches, and now like you could walk on top of the snow and you completely sink. I wonder, I'm buffering. I know I am. I don't want to. I'm losing service, I think. I don't know. Maybe you guys can hear me and I'm buffering on my phone just watching. Okay. It's just my phone oh, it's probably because I'm connected to my mom's Wi-Fi. All right, cool. Yeah, I don't know. There may be a huge change within the next 5 days or so coming to my channel. It's not set in stone, so I'm not going to talk about it. And I mean, if it happens, you guys will find out about that pretty soon. But until then, I'm not quite sure when I'm going to be where. So there's definitely going to be some traveling. But yeah, I'm excited. I'm waiting on my mom. She's making lasagna for dinner, and I'm just drinking some hot chocolate right now, courtesy of my best friend's mom. She made me a Thanksgiving care package, and I never drank the hot chocolate from it, so enjoying that today, first snow day. And Brazos Valley Soap said, are you able to curl your hair in the van? Yes, I use my Jackery and my Blue Eddy, and I'm able to do everything that I need to do with those two things, even blow dry my hair. So I typically don't. I usually go to Planet Fitness. Like today I was able to shower and do all my hair and stuff in my mom's house, but I can do it in the van if I need to. Bonded Oak Acres did a $5 super chat and said hope for safe travels. Thank you so much. I'm really excited to get back on the road. I hate being in one place for too long, and especially I feel like it kind of kicks me out of a certain rhythm that I'm in, and then I start to get lazy and unmotivated. And so like I'm trying to keep myself motivated, and I'm trying to stick to a certain routine, and it's helped a little bit, but I'm still antsy, and I really just want to be on the road again already. Blogging Trucker Review said, my cook is cooking crab legs and steak tonight. That sounds really, really good. I'm jealous. I didn't necessarily want lasagna, but I ain't complaining for free dinner. I love lasagna though. It's just not the healthiest. Edward Hopkins said, how hot does the heater get? I don't know exactly temperature wise because I don't have a thermometer, but it gets so hot that I have to turn it completely off for a little while, and then I'll turn it back on and put it on low, and it keeps pretty warm in here. There's nights where it gets pretty chilly and I'll turn it up, and I wake up too hot and have to turn it back down. So it keeps it really nice and toasty. The diesel heater is definitely a huge investment that I'm super glad that I made, because I would be dying right now without it. Blade Wire did a $50 super chat and said, you're a magnificent free being flying high. So happy to see you free from the toxicity you left behind. Ow, my foot's cramping. Thank you so much. I really, really appreciate that. Oh my goodness, you guys. Do you ever get cramps in your feet and like your toes just spread apart? That's what's happening right now, and it hurts so bad. Brazos Valley Soap said, food in general sounds good. I haven't eaten in 2 days. Oh no, are you sick? Why haven't you eaten anything? I haven't eaten today. I had tea, I had 2 cups of tea. I did a whole bunch of cleaning. Now I'm drinking hot chocolate, and then my mom called me not too long ago and said that dinner will be ready around like 6 or something, so 6 or 7, so I'm just waiting for lasagna. Oh my goodness, my foot is still cramping and it hurts. Ace Man 2D said those little diesel heaters will warm quite a big area for as small as they are. Yeah, it works very, very, very well. The lower that you keep it at, the longer the gas lasts, but 5 gallons will last me for a decent amount of time for as cold as it is outside. Marie Daniel says magnesium for those cramps. I mean, I don't get them often, but when I do, everyone's like, you need to eat bananas, which I probably should eat more potassium. Bonnie said feet must be cold. No, I was crisscrossed and they were kind of sitting weird, and so sometimes if I move a certain way, I'll get cramps, and I think it's just because I needed to stretch them out. You need to stretch your feet outside. I was actually outside with Bandit earlier, and she was running around and going crazy, just playing in the snow. It was the cutest thing. I didn't get any footage of it, but it was adorable. Avocado has more potassium than bananas. Interesting. I eat a lot of avocado, so that's good to know. I think there's another storm advisory or something tonight, or that might have been last night. I'm not sure, but I'm ready for this winter snow to start melting and for the warmer weather to come on with it. Hey, Samantha's in the house. Nicole 9516 did a $25 super chat. Thank you so much, Nicole. I really appreciate that. Bonded Oak Acres said, my dogs are loving the snow here in East Texas. Yeah, Bandit was just running as fast as she possibly could through all the snow, and then she'd stop and just roll around in it. And she does that in the dirt and stuff, and she did that at the beach, but it's funny to watch her and see her do it in so many different like seasons, I guess, or in elements. Isaiah Woodsman said 5 kW diesel is about the same output as a big buddy Mr. Heater. That's one thing I also love about the diesel heaters. I don't have to worry about the exhaust and stuff because all that's vented to the outside of the van. Journey along with Shannon said, how much snow do y'all have in Nashville? I would say total right now, probably about 6 or 7 inches. We got 3 inches of like more of like a sleety snow, and then we got 3 inches of a really soft, fluffy snow last night. Laura said, hi, Jaylena, wondering how you curl your hair. It looks great. Thank you. I use I think it's like a 3/4 bedhead wand. Lisa said, hello from Indiana. I'm so ready for it to be gone also. Yeah, I think it's funny, the whole everyone like is making fun of Texas for not being prepared for snow, but Texas is never, well, not never, but Texas is not equipped for the kind of snow that they're getting right now. So many of my friends and even, you know, some of my family that live in Texas have been without power for days, and I feel so bad for the people who have animals and infants and toddlers who are struggling to keep warm in their homes. And like, I have friends that can't cook anything, and there's no like food delivery service, and all the stores are closed, all the restaurants are closed. And I wish that I was in Dallas so that I could be like, hey, I know it's small, but come hang out in my van. But I'm not there, I'm here. And there was, actually my mom said there was a possibility of us losing power here, but I don't think that that's gonna happen. Let's see. Journey Along with Shannon said we had snow plows out back in Texas. That is unheard of. Yeah, I think someone commented on a group in Facebook and said that I think Texas has like a whole 34 snow plows that they use, which makes sense. But pickle juice is high in potassium too. I eat a lot of pickles, so it can't be a potassium, like it can't be that I need more potassium, because I eat a lot of avocados and I eat a lot of pickles. Alina says our power's out too. Alina's my niece, and she lives in the Dallas area, and their power's been out. My sister and her 3 kids and her husband, who are all coming out of, they all just recently had COVID, and they're all getting better and coming out of it, but I feel so bad for all of them. Like, what worse time you could get that right now in Texas. Sanja said, do you have any plans on moving up to a Sprinter van later on? I would absolutely love to do a Sprinter van. I just don't have the budget for that. Sprinter vans are really expensive, and so are the Ram, what are they called? I forget what they're called. They're like Dodge Ram, oh, the ProMasters, or ProMasters, is that what it is? I don't know. You guys know what I'm talking about. They're really pricey, and so I was thinking about my next build being something maybe a little bit bigger and wider, something that would fit me and the cats and Bandit a little better, because it's very small in here. Let's see. Fred Field said we have about 3 feet of snow on the ground, 4 foot drifts here in Juliet. 3 to 5 more inches of snow coming Sunday. I've had enough. Yeah, that's a lot of snow. Like, I would never want to live up north. I'm fine with, I'd rather take a Texas summer over a northern winter anytime. Jen said, I got stuck in a blizzard driving from Texas to Oklahoma some years back. Worst experience ever. Took them 3 days to clear the snow. I remember, yeah, ProMaster, that's what it was. I remember growing up, I don't remember how old I was, but I was younger than the age of 6. Got caught in a snowstorm when we lived in Washington, and we had to park underneath a bridge, and we couldn't leave, and I think the cops had to come and help us get out, and I think we like had to go to a hotel or something. But it was really bad, and I'll never forget that. Barbie Cerna did a $50 super chat, said, so happy for your new adventures, wishing you blessings always. Thank you so much. I appreciate that so much, more than you guys could possibly know. That is helping with the gas that I have to use for the heater. It's getting dark in here. I wish I had a flashlight that faced the front on my, I bought an O-light, and before I got a chance to use it, it broke. It was very sad. Laura said, enjoyed watching y'all on the paddle boards. Always wanted to try that. Paddle boards were a lot harder than I was anticipating, but super fun, and I'm definitely doing some more paddleboard videos in the future. I want to go on some really cool like rivers or lakes or something like that. I wish that the comments would show up on here. Oh, they are on there. Okay. Now I can put my light on myself. Here we go. I got this. There we go. That kind of works. Paddleboard is a core workout. Yeah, it definitely is. I had a lot of fun, and I even fell, and falling was pretty fun too. Okay, let's see. Jaylena, Marie said, keep doing what you're doing. There's other channels I watch. He went from a car to a van to a Class C until he finally bought a Class A and now lives full time. Yeah, I mean, it's a slow process for me right now, kind of trying to move up to what I want. But currently, I mean, I'm happy enough in the van, and if I have to keep doing van life in this particular van for the next, I don't know, 6 months to a year or 2 years, however long it is, like, we have everything that we need in this van. It's just a little small, so upgrading whenever I have the opportunity, I definitely will. Corey and Cynthia Davis said, cheers, Jaylena. We are only 75 miles away from y'all in Sparta, Tennessee. Hope you're having a great day. That's awesome. Thank you. I hope you guys are having a great day. Road trip buddy said, what's your favorite on the road restaurant? Honestly, I don't eat out when I'm on the road, like ever. But if I do, on the rare occasion, get fast food, would be Chick-fil-A or Taco Bell. And restaurant-wise, I don't know. I guess my favorite restaurant in general, this is super basic, but it would probably be like Olive Garden or Texas Roadhouse. I don't eat at restaurants. It's something that I would like to do, but with, you know, like I don't know. And then I'd go by myself too, so it'd be kind of weird. I've had a fear of eating at a restaurant by myself. Paperback Nomad did a $5 super chat. Here's some money. Enjoy the videos. Glad to see you out again. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I'm happy to be posting again on a regular basis, and I have no idea what I'm gonna do a van tour, but other than I don't know what I'm gonna be filming because I'm literally stuck here for like another week. Marie said it is for sure just throwing you some encouragement. Thank you. Roy Torres said my favorite music, country music or pop punk music are my favorite. My favorite artists are probably Sum 41. Obviously, I have a tattoo for them, but I love the story so far. I love Morgan Wallen. I'm not very picky. I love a lot of music. Nicole said, are you still meeting up with Sam to travel some more? We have talked about meeting up in the future. So we don't have any set dates. We don't really know what's going to happen. I think that's a part of this lifestyle, but we definitely do plan on meeting up again and probably traveling a little bit, if not just hanging out whenever we do have the opportunity to meet up. Darlene Powell said, where are you going to next? Your hair looks nice. Thank you. I have to go get my car taken care of, and then I have to go to Dallas. I have some packages to pick up, and I want to visit my family and friends while I have the chance. And then after that, I don't know where I'm going to go next. There's a big possibility I may go back to Florida, but there's also a possibility that I may go west. And very recently, some things might be in the works that may have me come back here to Nashville. So I don't know. You'll just have to stick around to find out because I don't even know yet. Two Rockin' Chairs Off Grid said, hi, Jaylena. Glad to see you. Looking good as always. I think you are loved more than you know. God bless you. Can't wait to see your next journey. Thank you so much. You guys are so sweet. Marjan Von, I can't say, I'm so sorry. Said, have a great day. I'm off to sleep now. Warm hugs, your friend from the Netherlands. That's so cool. Thank you. Good night. Anna said, did you get your van cleaned that day? I I cleaned a bunch that day, and I was actually going to rearrange, and then I decided not to rearrange, and then the way that I was planning on it, so I slightly did some rearranging, but I'm still kind of cleaning. And then I have a ton of trash, which gives me a lot of anxiety just because it piles up so quickly. And right now the trash can at my mom's is overflowing because the trash men have not come to pick up the trash because they can't drive right now. So I just have a ton of trash piled up. But other than that, like, the van's clean. I just have bags of trash that I need to throw out. And it bothers me that it's just there and it's in the way. Please keep us updated every day. How is it there in Texas? Oh, how is it going there in Texas? I usually keep my Instagram somewhat updated every single day. I post on my stories a lot more than I actually post. And I want to start posting more stories and just more posts in general on my Instagram. That's my favorite platform to use aside from YouTube. And so that's one way that you could keep up to me more of in like real time. And Facebook too, but more so on Instagram. Journey Along with Shannon said, my husband and I want to come to Nashville and go to the Grand Ole Opry. It's super cool. I've never been inside the Grand Ole Opry, but I've been to the mall right there. And so I've seen the Grand Ole Opry. But that would be really cool. I would love to do that too. My mom and I just ate at Paula Deen's, I think is what it is, for the first time. And it was good. It was a really cool experience, but once was enough. I'll probably never go back. Laura said, what's the most miles you've driven? Like in one sitting? Probably from Miami to somewhere past Jacksonville, Florida. I drove all that way in one single day by myself. That was over 8 hours, so that's probably the longest I've ever driven. I don't know how much that is mile-wise. Ripper Jack said, love what you do, love how you handle the struggles of life. Thank you. I'm just trying to find the light in all the darkness of every single day. George Gooden did a $20 sticker, said, you are amazing with is that a dancing pear? Thank you, I appreciate that. Paperback Nomad said, Dallas, the roads are still very snowy and icy, but should clear up by the weekend. Yeah, that's what I'm hoping. I have a package being delivered. It was supposed to be showing up on Friday here at my mom's house, but with the weather and everything's getting pushed back, I don't know when it's gonna get here. And with that being said too, that thing that may change my foreseeable future is going to be happening possibly on Tuesday. So I'm going to be here in Nashville until at least Tuesday. And then after that, then I'll be headed out to make my way to Dallas. Tom Dickerson said, thrilled to see you here again. If no videos, throw up more lives. So many, just love hearing from you. I thought about doing a few more lives than I normally do. Honestly, I like to go live once a week, and I thought about going live maybe 1 to 2 times a week, depending on how many videos I have coming out at the time. Ron said, it's better not to know, keep us surprised. Oh, I think if it happens, you guys are going to be very, very surprised, and I'm very excited, but I'm not going to get my hopes up because it is something that may not happen, but I have been doing a lot of praying on it. So to me, honestly, I won't be disappointed if it doesn't happen, because what's meant to be will be. And if it's not meant to be, it's just not meant to be. So Paige and Kevin said, my husband and I just went to Nashville for the first time a few weeks ago, uploaded a video of our first night sleeping in our van. We loved Nashville. Can't wait to go back. That's so cool. So I'm assuming that you guys have a YouTube channel. I will keep that name in mind, and I'll have to go check it out. Where did you guys, well, I mean, I guess I could watch the video, but if it's not in the video, where did you guys stay at when you were here? Best is yet to come said, come out west, girl. We have a beautiful weather in Arizona. I'm very, very excited to visit Arizona and Utah and all of that area up there. When I go west, I want to spend a lot of time there. So that's why it's, I guess, easier for me to be like, oh, well, I can just take a quick trip, to Florida. Or like if I go to Texas and I decide not to go to Florida, but I say I have to be at that place. I may have a wedding that I have to photograph in April, and so if that's still something that I'm doing, maybe I'll go to South Texas instead and like check out Big Bend, and I don't know, the possibilities or whatever I feel like. So Lindsay said, can't you dump trash at a gas station? I use Walmart bags as trash bags, and so I usually just like so easily like toss them out when I go get gas, and so it keeps the van like really clean. But I'm not driving anywhere right now because I literally can't even get out of the driveway, so it's just piling up, and I have to put it in my mom's big trash can, but her big trash can's full because trash man has not been coming. Auntie Ann said, hey there, sorry I'm late. Hey, Auntie Ann. Linda said, don't do Instagram or Facebook, got kicked off, so I won't go back. Off of Instagram too? I didn't know you could get kicked off of Instagram. I know people get kicked off of Facebook all the time. George said, you and Samantha seem like good chemistry and live great together. Yeah, Samantha was definitely an instant friend for life, and I definitely consider, we're not super close, but I do consider her one of my close friends. I don't have a whole lot of people in my inner circle, and she's definitely one of them though. Melody Clarkins said, oh fun, Paula Dean's, I missed that night, or I missed last night. Do you need anything? Are you asking me if I need anything? I'm pretty much set, I guess. I mean, I think we all are in need of things, but I can get by. Linda said, most I've driven is 5 hours. The most I like to drive is 3 to 5 hours, and then after that, I'm just over it. But there's some days where if I am just in the mood to drive, I can drive all day long and I can be perfectly fine. It just depends on my mood, really. Miami to Jacksonville is 385 miles. Yeah, I drove that, and then it may have been, oh no, I stopped in Jacksonville for a few hours because it started raining really bad, and my lights aren't bright enough for me to drive in the rain like that bad, so I had to stop at a rest stop I stayed there for probably about an hour, maybe 2, before the rain finally calmed down, and then there's a tornado warning, and then I drove into Georgia, probably halfway through Georgia, before I found a Love's, and then I stayed at Love's, then I found a Love's, and they said no overnight parking, so I had to find a different Love's, and I was much more comfortable at the second location, and then I headed all the way back here to Nashville. Paul Honeyman did 5 pounds super chat. Just got the notification. Get a warm drink, girl. Thank you. I'm working on a hot chocolate right now. Ron said, very true, everything happens for a reason. I am a firm believer that everything does happen for a reason. And my best friend Jessica, growing up, always used to say, God wouldn't put you through it, or God wouldn't put you to it if you couldn't get through it, or I just butchered that, but something like that. Paige and Kevin said, Cedars of Lebanon State Park. It was so nice. I'll have to look that up. I'm not far from Lebanon, so. Melody Clark said, Nashville, any snow? Yes, it's been snowing all day. It's not snowing now, but it snowed all day and all night. We have probably 6 inches of snow. Lindsay said, maybe a neighbor has room in their trash, but from sounds maybe not, since the garbage man hasn't come. Yeah, everyone's trash is filling up. Deanna said, hi Jaylena, Tina from Melbourne. I enjoy watching your channel and see you shine when you're happy. I love your way of dealing with your challenges. Oh, it's really hot here in Melbourne. Well, enjoy the heat, because everyone in lower US is struggling from the cold. Prevost family, our crazy Aussie life, said, you need to hang out with Dawn. She will make you happy, laughing all the time. Yeah, I can't wait. I know that whenever I do visit California, if she's in California at the time, I will definitely meet up with her. And if I'm over that way, wherever she is, I would definitely make an effort to meet up with her again. Donna's just one of the sweetest souls that I've ever met, and she has, checked up on me, and she doesn't have to do that, and I really appreciate her for that. And she's actually selling her van now, so I'm curious to see where her journey takes her from this point on. Laura says stretch those muscles afterwards for sure. Great your exercise. Me and my mom were doing really well going to Planet Fitness, but the last couple of weeks, honestly, I'm not gonna lie, I have not had the energy nor the desire to do anything, but I feel like I'm kind of getting back into the groove and back into the swing of things. And I worked out a little bit inside the van today with some why can't I think of anything right now? With a resistance bands, that's what I was thinking of, and a free weight. Will said, yeah, really like you and Samantha together. She seems like a good person like you, seems like good energy. I love Samantha and who she is as a person. She is just like, I don't know, she's so fun, and she knows what she wants and who she is, and I admire her. Mike Merrill said, I go home to Utah at the end of the month, and after I go to Arizona. If you're still there, I would totally have coffee with you. Well, we'll see. Driver said, did something happen in Florida? You and Sam both booked it home. Samantha had to go home because Dragon needed to be fixed, and she had some issues with her van that she needed to get taken care of, but it was mostly because Dragon had an appointment to go to the vet. And I booked it home because I was just going through some things personally, and honestly, I just needed my mom, and I just needed to get to her, and at the time, like, that's all I could think about. I wasn't enjoying myself, and so I had to come back. I had to come here, recoup, and gather my thoughts, and I'm really glad that I did. Even though not that I wish I would have stayed, I wish that I would have done Florida a little bit differently. But I will definitely go back at some point, whether it's somewhere in the near future or later this year, early next year, but we'll see. Lots of traveling in the future for sure. God wouldn't put you through it if you didn't have the strength to get through. No, it wasn't that. It was something that, I don't know, he went, I would have to ask her. It was something that I've only ever heard her say it. Blogging Trucker Review said, we are leaving for Miami, Florida this Saturday. Hot weather soon. Yeah, have fun. Florida's definitely warm, and it was so fun. I had a great time in Jupiter and in Miami, and the Keys were amazing. Key Largo is my favorite. I liked it actually better than Key West. Kristen's World Outdoor said, I haven't had the energy to do much these last few weeks. I feel ya. Sharon Cobb said, are you going to show the kitties? Not tonight. All the fur babies are asleep, and they're just, well, sounds like one of them just jumped down here, so if she comes up here, I'll bring her up. Paige and Kevin said, good luck with everything. We enjoy watching you, Paige. Thank you. I think there she is. Nuggets, say hi. Do you miss me? She likes to cuddle with me constantly. Ugh. Oh, no, Bandit's now up here too, and she's stuck to my jacket. Okay. Sorry. I'm way behind. Okay, let me get caught up. Will said, you seem clear and light, just all around good. That's great. I'm happy for you. Thank you. I definitely kind of feel that way right now. Mel said, lived in Pompano Beach for nearly 11 years. I loved Islamorada, Keys. There were some really cool places driving through the Keys, because we went from like just all the way down to Key West first and then made our way back up. So there was a lot of sightseeing through there, and it was absolutely beautiful. I definitely want to go back there too. Spend more time in Key Largo. Kristen World Outdoor said, my cat passed away, actually passed away 2 weeks ago. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. I'm so sorry. I'll be praying for you. I don't know what I would do without my babies. Kelly said, how is Bandit? She's fine. I think she laid back down, but she likes to get excited, and she's just like still very much wants all the attention. Hey, Ridge Life. I'm way behind again. Yeah, there was one time I thought that I lost BB. I had a friend, Jessica. She stayed the night in the van with me one night, and while I was staying at her parents' house, and she got up to use the bathroom, like left the door open for a second, and BB jumped out, and I didn't know because we had been asleep. And the next morning I woke up and I couldn't find her. I felt like something was wrong, and I freaked out, and hours and hours went by. It was super cold outside. Well, it wasn't super cold like this, but it was pretty chilly outside, and I was crying and having a breakdown, and eventually I did find her. They had a broken down beetle in their yard, and she like went up in there and was sleeping. So I don't know. I couldn't even express how much I would be feeling. Like, it would definitely be a tough few weeks for sure. Mike Murphy, hey Jaylena, we still need the inside the van cooking video. I just haven't really been cooking anything, and I thought about this because I try and eat as healthy as possible, but honestly, I eat a lot of Auntie Anne's, like SpaghettiOs, which are like organic SpaghettiOs, I guess. But normal SpaghettiOs, for whatever reason, kind of make my stomach hurt, and those don't, and I love SpaghettiOs. So I eat a lot of canned SpaghettiOs, and I get these make-ready meals for kids that are like ravioli or pasta or quinoa, and so I don't do a whole lot of real cooking. But again, I don't have my cooler here in my van, and so once I get my cooler, I do want to try and start eating healthier and cooking, actually cooking more. So Linda said, did you mention in a video that you lost a cat? That I lost a cat, I lost her as in she got out of the van and I couldn't find her, but I did find her eventually. Daphne Lansborough did a $20 sticker, said thanks for being you, with another dancing pear. Thank you. I love the stickers. They're so funny. Do you guys get to pick out what stickers you want, or does it do it for you? I'm curious. It's just, I feel like I have so much stuff in the van and my storage is not optimal, and so I don't know. I'm still trying to figure out how to like optimize all my storage in here and make it to where I don't have so much stuff. And like Bandit takes up almost the whole floor, so I want her to have as much room as possible also. Daphne says, yeah, we get to pick the amount we want. But do you get to pick whatever sticker you want? Mel said to Shannon Cobb, I love it. It was my beach. Oh, yeah. Let's see. Susan said, I hope you have a nice weekend. You look pretty. Thank you. Lindsay said, take advantage of the no cooking while you have a good excuse. When cooking is expected, it tends not to be fun. I would never, like, if I'm going to cook something, it's going to be because health-wise, I don't really do it for the entertainment factor. I do enjoy cooking, though. Aceman2D said you could use totes under your bed platform. I do have totes under my bed platform, and I still feel like I have too much stuff. But it's all stuff that I need for the most part. And Annette said you should get an air fryer. I have an air fryer, but I don't keep it with me because honestly, an air fryer is so big, I just don't have enough storage for it. Or electricity for that matter. Right now, The only thing I use my Jack Green Blue Yeti for are the heater, my laptop when I'm editing, and to charge my phones, and that's it. Lou Hickson, $50 super chat. Wishing you nothing but happiness. Thank you so much. I very much appreciate that. Anna said, would a cargo holder work on top of the van? Yes, and I've thought about getting one, but I mean, that may be if I'm still in the van for a decent amount of time, I would definitely get one, because that would save me so much hassle. Like, especially, I just bought a cat stroller. It's a pet stroller, but it has an upper and a bottom carrier, and it has like netting all around, so I can take the cats when I take Bandit out for walks, like actual walks. I can take the cats with us too, so I'm really excited about that. I haven't had a chance to use it yet. Melody said, stay safe and warm, house is preferred in my humble opinion, respectfully, we appreciate you. Thank you. Tracy the fam said, hey Jaylena, can't wait to watch your new adventures. Thank you, I'm very excited myself. Hey Joy Blessed Life. Oils and Wellness with Marcia said, I caught you live, yay. I'm glad you're here. And Lindsay said, air fryer is awesome. Another reason I'd have to do a trailer instead of a van. I mean, I have seen people in vans that have air fryers, and honestly, if I had done the build a little bit differently, I think I could have really been able to really get more storage usage out of the build. But I think that, I mean, this is my first van build, and I definitely learned what I want, what I don't want, what I should have done, what I may still do in the future, but we'll see. Al Nick said, with as tall as your van is, a cargo holder on top may give you trouble with clearance in some places. Be sure you know the height of it if you do. I had my WeBoost antenna on my van, and the only problem I ever had was I tried to go through a Chick-fil-A drive-through, and it was 9 feet, and it was the van was with the antenna too tall. But I went through Starbucks, I think, they said the clearance was like 13 something feet, so it was less than that. So I think with the cargo thing I would be fine, but I definitely want to measure it so to be sure. Darlene said, go back to East Coast of Florida. There are so many nice places to stop. I actually want to do like more of the central parts of Florida. There's one place in particular that I really want to go paddleboard, and there's so many places like that place as far as the surroundings that it really makes me want to go back. Brazos Felix said, what did I miss? I don't know. Oils and Wellness with Marcia said, you are looking beautiful and you have a glow on your face and your eyes look, an eyes happy face. I am doing much better than I was doing with the last few weeks. It's been nice getting myself back, I guess, to where I worked so hard to get to for so long. T&K fan vlog said, I would love if you had your own little land and cabin to settle into and travel when you want. That's the goal. That is my end goal. But for now, I haven't really traveled a whole lot. So my right now goal is to travel as much as I can, go to every place that I've ever wanted to go to, places I didn't even know I wanted to go to, travel my little heart out, then settle down, do maybe a cabin, a tiny house, a fixer-upper, who knows, we'll see, and then travel when I want to travel. So I'm excited for the future, but I'm just taking it day by day. I don't make plans. Melody Clark said, can you please catch us late van friends up? What do you mean? Ace Man 2D said, you could always wrap some burritos or hot pockets in aluminum foil and foil and remove the engine cover and set them on top. Yeah, so my best friend's stepdad was talking to me about that, and I've looked up some videos on YouTube about it. It's just too much work for me. Like, I mean, it's not so much work, but it's like you have to do it, and then you have to drive for so long for it to even warm it up. So I'd rather just like wrap it in foil and throw it in a pan on the stove and it'd cook way faster. Sunshine Meredith said, "You're welcome to park here on our land for a while if you ever come through Kentucky. We live in the woods." Oh, awesome. Thank you. And Net said, "I think Dawn is in Berkeley, California." Yeah, she's actually working theater again right now. So I'm really happy that she's doing what she loves. Brazos Valley Soap said, "We're going to Florida in 2 weeks for our first wedding anniversary. I've never been." Oh, fun. What part of Florida are you guys going to go to? I had been to Florida already, but I didn't get to experience it the way that I got to this time. And it still wasn't enough. Moshthi 100 said, "In the future, please do a van life vegetarian diet challenge, please." I was actually a vegetarian for a few years when I was younger. Honestly, the way that I eat right now, for the like 80% of the time, technically you could consider it vegetarian. But I eat meat. I'm not gonna lie. I don't believe that there's anything wrong with eating meat. And you can do it a certain way, and it's better for the environment and for, if you're doing it for animal cruelty reasons, like you can kind of get around that in certain ways. So, I mean, I have no disrespect for anyone who's vegan or vegetarian. Or plant-based, whatever the case may be. Like, kudos to you for living your life the way that you want to. BB, what you doing? BB came back to visit. Okay, I'm behind again, as always. Sorry, you guys. I saw Paragon Ridge Ranch. Hey. Say hello, Jaylene. Hello. Hope you're doing great. I don't know why I said it like that. Daphne said, "Where's Bandit?" She's kind of right behind me on her bed, sleeping. Auntie Ann said, "Don't forget to hit the thumbs up, everybody." Be Happy said, "We really missed you." Thank you. I had a much needed break. I'm happy about that. Crystal said, "How do you like the 12-volt electric blanket that someone gave you?" It works. I don't even, with the diesel heater, I don't even need to use it. But if I do ever need to use it, and when I have used it, it was amazing. And it's the, Goodyear? I think it is. I don't know. It's a car one, and it works really, really well. Brazos, we're going to Panama City Beach. Oh, my favorite beach. Still one of my favorite beaches after visiting a lot of the beaches there. So you guys will definitely have fun. Kayak Florida if you get a chance. I will keep that in mind. The Wickershire Project. I'm outside your window watching you watch Jaylena. Talking to Paul Honeyman. That's funny. Anthony said, "God bless you from Downey, California." Cool. Laura said, "Bandit is a cool dog." She's probably the most well-behaved dog I've ever even met. And she's never been trained whatsoever. That's just the way that she is. She's extremely chill. Brazos Valley Soap said, "I'm excited. I've never seen any ocean but the Texas Gulf." It is definitely different from the Texas Gulf, and you will never look at Texas beaches the same. Peace Out said, "Cocoa Beach, Florida is fun." I have not heard or been to that one. 777 Cretbo said, "So many van lifers have cats now. You have two. Is it hard?" I've had Halo for over 5 years, BB for over 3 years, and no, I think cats are much easier to do van life with than dogs, if I'm being honest. And that's probably why more people are doing cats as opposed to getting a dog. Susan said, "Have you ever been to Canada?" I have never been outside of the United States. I have my passport though, so that'll change in the future. Susie G said, hey Jaylena, you look so happy. Looking forward to your next journey. Thank you. I am happy. Sharon Cooper said, hey Jaylena, what's up? Are you going back to Florida? Hey, and possibly, I'm not sure. Halo wants to say hi. Brazos Valley Soap said, that's okay. Haha, I'm excited for blue water. Panama City Beach is actually more of like an emerald color. It's so beautiful though. Paul Honeyman said, was so good to see Bandit and you playing in your last video. Yeah, she likes to run around and play a lot, and she likes to roll around in the dirt or the snow or the sand, and which means that she has to get lots of baths. Ace Man 2D said, would you ever collab with another van truck lifer? I mean, it depends. I don't necessarily like have any, I don't know, anything against collaborations. Obviously, I've done collaborations with people. I think that for me to do collaborations, it's something that like comes through a genuine friendship, I guess. I don't know. It all depends on the situation and where you are and stuff like that. Oils and Wellness with Marsha said, I really enjoy watching your channel. Been watching you for over a year now, like a daughter. Oh, awesome. Thank you. Big Dreams Homestead said, do you plan on going to Alaska someday? Yeah, I would love to go to Alaska someday. And it's funny, like sometimes I'll tell people that and they're like, why would you want to go to Alaska? That's so weird. Alaska sucks. But I want to go to places I've never been. And so if it sucks, I want to go find out for myself. William Lay said, glad to see you smiling and live. Florida has many cool places like Devil's Den. That one's on my list too that I didn't even know about until after I was gone. And other cool spots if you come back to Florida, give it a bit longer. Yeah, for sure. Jen said, miss seeing you, went through the divorce thing, better for it, glad you found your smile, hugs. Yeah, I agree. Anthony said, we got to pray for Texas. People are suffering in the cold. Yes, 100%. Bobby said, hobo nurse is in the hospital. Yes, I checked up on Des a couple days ago and she's doing better. So really glad that she's feeling better. Brazos Valley Soap said, emerald is my birthstone. I'm okay with emerald water. It's so pretty. And you can, as far out as you can go, you can see down like all the way to your feet. Worcestershire Project said, crossing into Canada doesn't count as out of the country. It's just a cleaner America. My fun-sized life said, Jalen, you look so good seeing you live. Thank you. I'm happy to be live. It's been a while since I did a live chat. Melody Clark said, agreed, son, left food on the floor. Heidi Foster, blue healer, got it. Be happy, said happy that Bandit's with you. Sorry, Halo's over here being a mess. Now she's about to knock my light down. She likes to go wherever I am, but she's very needy attention-wise. Let's see, where am I at? CB said, any plans to meet up with Donna Van Life? I had this question earlier, and as of right now, my only plan to meet up with her is if we're ever in the same area-ish in the future. So, of course, hopefully, and I'm sure it will happen. I just don't know when and where. Let's see. I feel like you guys are like having conversations with each other and I'm not in the loop. Paul Honeyman, he's talking to somebody else. But Biddy Boo's Homestead said, I want to go whale watching in Alaska. If that's a thing that you can do in Alaska, then Alaska is 100% on my bucket list because, fun fact, I absolutely love whales. If I were to, I don't believe in reincarnation, but if I did, I would want to come back as a blue whale. Casa Ducos said, yeah, I was watching Unstoppable Morgan. She mentioned you. Was it on one of her live chats? She's been going live pretty often. Ace Man 2D said, the reason I asked about collaborating was not for me, but for Unstoppable Morgan. I'm a moderator for her and she's in Florida, but you're not right now. She was asking about good places, good beaches to go to. And so I told her to go to that dog park that Samantha and I were at when we were there, because it was like the best place that we had stopped and stayed in for a while. And she wasn't very far from there. So I recommended that place to her, but I don't know if she went. Brazos Valley Soaps. That sounds like heaven. I'm so excited. Auntie, I'm so used to saying that. Annette C said, if you're ever in California, I have a parking spot 20 minutes from Dawn. Let me know. Oh, wow. Cool. Yep, we got Nikki, the Prius lady, in contact with her. Oh, yeah, I've seen her videos, too. That's awesome. You guys rock. Way to, what is it called when you're someone that links people up? I forget. I don't know. But, yeah, way to go, you guys. Wow, I think you pronounced my last name correctly. I think Lay, William Lay. What do people normally say? People always get my name wrong. The Wickershire Project said, how do you have such good service? The video is solid. It could be that my phone is connected to my mom's Wi-Fi. I'm not sure. But also I'm in like a normal city too, so that could be a factor as well. That video of Des sleeping under the bridge was so funny. Oh my goodness, I still laugh thinking of that one. If you would die laughing if you had been there. KM said, thanks for the tip. I heard you mention tried Apothic Red and I liked it. Oh yeah, the silk one is my favorite. And I don't think it's called silk, but it has like a silky thing on the, you know, if you see it, but it's the Apothic. But Apothic's my favorite. Auntie Ann said, I would love to go whale watch, just not in Alaska. I would love to go whale watch anywhere. I love whales. That is so cool. Biddy Boo said, yep, you charter a boat and they take you to watch them. That is so freaking awesome. Everyone's talking about whale watching now. Deb said, I wish so much you and Morgan could have got together maybe another time. Maybe. We'll see. Never know what the future holds. I can't, is it Casa Ducos? Is that how you say your name? Said, yes, Ace Man, I think we matched this, we watched the same people. Tina said, would you consider doing a van life meetup? Yeah, me and Samantha talked about doing a van life meetup sometime. I think it'd be really awesome. Melody said, or did a $5, Melody Clark Calkins did a $5 super chat, said, stay safe and warm. My Annabella kitten is baiting the dog, and then the dog goes in timeout. Other than being very needy, she's good. The dogs, or Bandit and the cats, get along really well, especially Bandit and BB. Marie Daniel said, gotta jump off here. Have a great week, Jaylena. Thank you so much for sticking around. Have a good night. Carol said, I think Morgan and Jaylena would have a hell of a good time together. I mean, as much fun as me and Samantha had, I can't say that I disagree with you. It was so fun to have someone to hang out with. William Lay said, how about caves? Do you like caverns? Yeah, I've been to some in Texas. I haven't been any outside of Texas though, but it was really cool. Grumpy Grandpa Patriot Show said, I've got a really fat cat you can come see. Yeah, BB's a pretty fat cat herself. Let's see. George said, you're more fun than Netflix. Well, thank you. I'd take that as a compliment. I love Netflix. Journey along with Shannon's gotta go. It was good to see you, or good to talk to you. Thank you for hanging out. You're in Nashville. Hold on, let me shoot a flare outside my house. Look outside your window now. Wait now. Yep, Nashville's where I'm stuck these days. Let's see. I feel like I'm far behind. Okay. Aurelia Martinez. Ugh. I always get my hair in my mouth. Maybe that was cat hair, not my hair. I don't know. Said, hey, Jaylena, glad to see you being you. Stay positive. Don't listen to the negativity. Love from Ohio. Wow, thank you, Ohio. My sister lives in Nashville. Thanks for being live tonight. Thank you, Gary. Katie said, largest and longest cave system in the world is right here in Kentucky. Oh, wow, that's really cool. I did not know that. What, Nuggets? You want some more attention? Tanya said, I'm out. You're not talking to everyone. Bye, Tanya. This has been a great live. I enjoy watching these. Oh, geez, I'm lost. Watching these. Glad to see you smile. Lots of love from Massachusetts. Thank you. Oh, hold on. Oh, okay. I thought it was my mom. It was just my friend Jessica. Just texting. Have I driven through Pigeon Forge? No, I have not. Kristen said it's the caves I was telling you about. They are beautiful. Oh, okay. Yeah. Whenever I visit Kentucky, I will definitely check them out because that'd be super awesome. Grumpy Grandpa said, have you caught any antiviral videos? Probably not. No. I don't know what you're talking about. Deb said, if you plan on continuing traveling, check out Cheap RV Living site for forum and chat. I heard it's a wonderful place to get info and hook up with other women traveling, safety in numbers. Yeah, I've heard of his channel and I've seen a couple of his videos, and I am in a couple of van life groups on Facebook that are really great for connecting with other women, and they're female only, so that's really nice too. I'm maybe 2 hours from them. Oh, interesting. Maybe that's something I could do as like just a quick trip if I could ever get out of this freaking driveway in the snow. Anna said, what breed are your cats? I don't know what Halo is. She's just white. And BB is a tortie mixed with a tabby. Todd said, I feel like you should be telling a ghost story. You guys don't want me to tell ghost stories because it wouldn't be a ghost story. It'd be probably like a true crime story. You guys want to, oops, see Bandit? You say hi? She came to say hi. Pam said, stay warm. Been watching Samantha. You should go back to Florida. 84 there in South Florida. 84 sounds a heck of a lot better than whatever it is here and now. Shelly said, hugs, Bandit. Johnny said, what is your brother's YouTube channel? His YouTube channel is called Levi the Great. I mean, Levi the Giant, not the Great. But I have been on here for over an hour, so I'm gonna hop off and go check and see if dinner is ready because I'm starting to kind of get tired. So I just want to eat and go to sleep. But thank you guys so much for hanging out with me tonight on, what is it, Thursday? And I'll see you guys soon. I can't wait to do the van tour video and probably another live chat pretty soon too. And fingers crossed, you guys, keep me in your thoughts. If my whole world may possibly be about to change, so we'll see. on Tuesday. We'll find out. And if you don't hear anything, then it fell through. So, yeah, I will see you guys next time. Whenever I see you, I'll see you when we do the van tour. Now that it's done and I've been living in it for a while. But good night.